Hey everybody, for the first time in 6 years, I was able to play a full round of golf. I have a new doctor, new pain management doctor for the first time in 6 years, and so I decided to document it for you guys. Got about 8 holes documented. I thought you guys might like to see the old ball coach struggle, and I'm gonna watch it with you, and let's just get going. So here we go. We weren't able to film in the first hole. We both make pars. This second hole, you need to lay up about 240 off the tee to be short of the water. I decided to hit 7-iron and make a really good swing. Too good of a swing because I carried it a little too far. It kind of runs downhill. If you carry it more than 210, you're in trouble. And I think I carried it about 216, 218, something like that. And so I was nervous, and you'll see when I get up there, it wasn't pretty. Kind of got punished for making a good swing. So had a huge weed root behind the ball. Probably wasn't smart to just hack at it. We didn't hit any balls and warm up, and so it was a little stiff, obviously. And so I just wanted to play everything down, though, and just see what happened. And so I hacked out of here, and I didn't want to whiff it. It's easy to whiff it. The ball was sitting here, there's a big root behind it. I didn't want to whiff it, so I actually ended up overcompensating, hit a little faster. Yeah, got over the water though. Absolutely. This ball here, I'm about 140 out now. I have a little gap wedge, and everything's really firm, and so I thought it was going to bounce and release, and I carried it, really to the foot where I was wanting to carry the ball, and it just almost plugged in its divot, and so left it about 35 feet short. I really thought the little downwind it was going to release. It didn't. My speed was great all day, surprisingly, for the zero putting I've been doing, but I was under-reading everything quite a bit. I was on the bottom side of everything by 10% or so, and so I was a little annoyed with myself when it comes to that, because you want to miss things on the high side. You can't make it if you miss it on the low end, and so 1 over through 2, bad luck off the tee there. This hole's 176. I'm hitting a little 3/4 knockdown 9-iron. Want to leave it just below the hole. This was my best swing of the day through 3 holes here. Put a really good move on this one. Yeah, you can hear that was really flush. We tried to zoom in and see and show you. It's up there on the front side of the green. We didn't film the putt. It was about 25 feet. I just left it just short, made a par. We're 1 over through 3. This hole here, I'm trying to lay up to a pitching wedge number. So I hit 8-iron. I wanted to hit about 205. I ended up hitting about 215. That was Brody. Started a little bit more right than I wanted. Came back to the right side of the fairway. Ended up on a pretty severe slope. And this was actually just a really poor decision here. Back left pin. I thought, oh, I'll sling it in there off the slope. As much golf as I've been playing, I thought for sure I'd pull it off. I ended up starting it right at the flag, and I ended up pulling it pretty poorly into the water. It was actually a terrible course management mistake. And so, pull it in the water. Now I got a tough short-sided chip over the water from about 43 yards, and I got to zip it in a little bit of an elevated green. And actually hit a pretty good shot here, almost to the foot distance-wise where I wanted it. Pushed it a little bit, but left myself a good look to try and save bogey. There's good bogeys in life, and there's good doubles, and it's better than a 7. So I tried to save bogey here, and again, hit a good putt, and I just misread it on the low side, and ended up making a 6 there. So a little frustrated. I'm not really playing bad, but I'm 3 over through 4. So long par 4 here. So it's about 430. I hit 3-iron off the tee. Again, they put the tee box on a weird slope, and there's a tree you can see there on the right side, and so it's kind of weird. I'm trying to hold off a 3-iron off this down slope. I end up towing it. I get lucky; it stays out of the garbage. But I'm a little bit further back than I wanted. I have about 180 left. I'm off a little bit of a down slope. I decided I'm going to hit a little 9-iron. Again, similar to the par 3, and again, this was even a better swing. This was right on my line. There's a little slope right of the pin. I thought, man, if I could land it there and kind of sling it in. And it just stayed, plugged on the slope and stayed on the high side about 7 feet, 8 feet here. And so, good look for birdie, though, after a poor tee shot. And gosh, again, I hit a good putt with a bad read. It was just a terrible misread. And that's me looking at myself going, why are you missing it low, Brad? That's awful. Like, that's just horrible. I would close your eyes here if I were you, because you're about to see some pretty ugly. This is the little knockdown pitching wedge from 152. Worst swing I made all day. Arms just raced out ahead of me. I have no idea why I swung so hard. You can see I dropped the club there because I was confused, because I love that type of shot. Put it back in your stance, a little buttery, 70%er, and I just made a horrible swing. Missed it long and left, short side of myself. As you'll see here, I left myself in an absolutely horrible spot. Again, terrible course management. You would think, after 6 years, you would, even though you would still have it dialed in. Terrible. I just wanted to not leave it short and have it run back down the hill, down to my feet. I hit a little bit long, left myself a long par putt. Again, speed was great. Underread it again, which, gosh, I was frustrated with myself because I kept doing that, and I don't like making the same mistake over and over again. So we make bogey there. Now we're 4 over through 6. This is a par 5 here, about 515, and I absolutely nuked this ball. Yeah, on a laser. Just over 150 out. The ball's like about 360 plus. So now we're going uphill into the wind. So I'm going to hit a little knockdown 9-iron on a side slope. I thought the wind, I'm leaning like I'm some sort of like Arnold or something. Idiot. Pull it just left the center of the green, left edge of the green. How about a 40-footer for eagle? We 2-putt that for birdie. Next hole here is about 320. Again, I want to take a little bit off of it because I don't want to go long. I hit a really good drive here. Ended up hooking back beautifully, just on the left edge of the green. Must have like gone through the flag essentially, because where the flag was and where I ended up, you'll see. Just long and left. I hit a really good putt here for eagle. I thought I might have made it. I think this is more showboating for Brody. I don't think it was ever going in, but it was kind of fun to do that. Make a birdie there. Hit a knockdown 5-iron here on the last hole in the middle of the fairway. Have a little wedge in. We don't get to film it. Make a par on 9. And that's where we stopped filming, unfortunately. But I got to tell you, I had an absolute blast. I eagled 10. I hit a ball 370 something on the par 5. I hit a little 9-iron to 5 feet, made eagle, and got back to even. Ended up shooting 1 over. I got to tell you, for as rusty as I felt, and as long as it's been, I was just happy to be out there. Made some really poor swings, made some pretty good swings. I mean, these are my new irons. First time I've ever taken them out. I have no idea how far they really go. I don't have any wedges yet. They're not in, so I was using Brody's wedges, and so it was just fun to be out there. I'm just thankful that I had an opportunity to play, because it's been a very long time, and still got a little bit in my hands to be able to get it around the course a little bit. But hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you got a few laughs, and maybe saw a couple good swings. We're gonna try to do more of these, and a little more detail. Try to throw in some more graphics, and I know everyone loves that. I'm just not the best at that, but hopefully I can provide some content that's kind of fun to watch at least. So appreciate you guys. Have a great Friday, and we'll see you soon.